Assalamu alaikum everyone. Gulshan Nawar is here, and I want to make a discussion on the topic of storytelling. Storytelling is one of the oldest and most powerful way to connect, to inspire, or to have an influence to others. That is why I want to make a discussion on it on the topic of the art of storytelling, how to captivate and inspire others. So I say warm welcome to all of you who is watching to me on my Facebook profile, that is Gulshan Education Valley, and in my studio ChatGPT is here, and I want to make a wonderful conversation with ChatGPT on this topic because it is an interesting topic, and it is the oldest topic of communication, in the field of communication. That is why I want to make a discussion on this topic. Firstly, ChatGPT, tell me what is storytelling.
Absolutely. And I'm excited to dive into this topic with you. So, storytelling is essentially the art of conveying events, experiences, or ideas through narratives. It can be done through spoken words, written text, visual media, or even performance. The goal is to engage the audience emotionally, create a connection, and often convey a message or a lesson in a compelling way. It's a timeless form of communication that really helps people relate and understand each other. Let me know what specific aspects of storytelling you'd like to explore.
If you want to have the power, or you want to have the ability to to be as a great storyteller, then what factors are necessary for it to make you a great storyteller?
That's a great question. To become a great storyteller, there are definitely some key factors. First, a strong sense of empathy is crucial because it helps you understand and connect with your audience. Second, having a clear and engaging structure for your story, like a beginning, middle, and end, makes a big difference. Third, authenticity and passion shine through. So, being genuine and passionate about what you're sharing really captivates listeners. Fourth, bit storytelling also involves vivid imagery and descriptive language, which really brings a story to life. And finally, practice and feedback are essential. The more you tell stories and refine your technique, the better you'll become.
Uh, okay. What is captivate? Firstly, define captivate for me.
Of course, to captivate means to attract and hold someone's attention completely. When you captivate someone, you're engaging them so deeply that they're fully absorbed and interested in what you're sharing. It's about creating a kind of magnetic appeal that keeps the audience engaged and eager to hear more.
It means we can say that captivation is the process, is the that is lie on a highly basis for our writing communication. Is it?
Absolutely. You're spot on. Captivation really is at the heart of effective communication, especially in writing and storytelling. It's what draws readers or listeners in, making them invested in the narrative and eager to keep going. So it's definitely a foundational element in making any communication impactful.
How a storyteller can make captivation good in his story?
There are several techniques a storyteller can use to create that captivation. For instance, starting with a strong hook or an intriguing opening can grab attention right away. Using vivid descriptions and sensory details helps paint a picture in the audience's mind. Also, building relatable characters and emotional depth can really draw people in. And of course, pacing and timing are key, knowing when to build suspense and when to give a little breathing room can keep the audience engaged. All these elements together really help create that captivating experience.
What kind of emotions are morely captivated in a story? In generalized basis, I just say question on generally. What kind of emotions are morely have an impact, are captivated in a story? Either the emotions of love, either the emotions of fear, etc., etc. What kind of emotions are more captivated?
That's a really interesting question. Generally speaking, emotions that are universal and deeply relatable tend to be the most captivating. For instance, love, empathy, and hope often resonate strongly with people as they connect on a fundamental human level. On the other hand, emotions like fear, suspense, and surprise can also be incredibly engaging because they keep the audience on the edge of their seat. Ultimately, the most captivating stories usually blend a mix of these emotions, creating a rich, layered experience that keeps the audience wholly engaged.
How a storyteller can inspire his audience? What
Inspiring an audience.
what things he should be do uh, done? He should be try to done them to inspire his audience.
Truly inspire an audience, a storyteller can focus on a few key approaches. First, sharing authentic and relatable experiences helps the audience connect on a personal level. Second, conveying a clear and meaningful message or lesson can leave a lasting impact. Third, using uplifting and motivational language, as well as highlighting stories of resilience and growth, can motivate people to take positive action. Lastly, fostering a sense of hope and possibility can really empower the audience, helping them feel inspired to pursue their own goals and dreams.
Okay, give me some practical tips that are be helpful for me to make my captivation in storytelling.
Absolutely. Here are a few practical tips you can try. First, start with a strong hook. Begin your story with something that immediately grabs attention, maybe a surprising fact, a vivid image, or an intriguing question. Second, focus on relatable characters. Make sure your audience can see themselves in the characters, which helps build that connection and empathy. Third, use sensory details. Bring your scenes to life with descriptive language that appeals to the senses, helping your audience visualize and feel the story. Fourth, maintain a good pacing, balance moments of tension and release so that the audience remains engaged throughout the story. Fifth, weave in meaningful themes. Make sure that your story has a clear message or lesson that resonates with your audience on a deeper level. And finally, practice and get feedback. The more you tell stories and refine your approach, the more captivating you'll become.
I got a point from this discussion, that is, if you want to have a captivation in your storytelling, then you should start with curiosity, and then you try to build emotional connections to make captivation. Uh, then, uh, with this captivation, a storyteller should deliver a lesson, and after finally, storyteller should leave them with hope or with motivation. Is it?
Exactly, you got it. It's really about taking your audience on a journey, starting with that initial spark of curiosity, building a meaningful emotional connection, and then leaving them with a powerful lesson and a sense of hope or motivation. That combination really makes storytelling not only captivating, but also impactful and memorable.
Thank you so much, ChatGPT. Having a wonderful day. It was very informative for me. This discussion.
You're very welcome. I'm glad you found it helpful. If you ever have more questions or want to chat again, just let me know. Have a fantastic day.
Having a fantastic day, ChatGPT.